practice against each other tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll be, that's exclusively, or the majority against each other. Started a little bit of Ole Miss film work and a couple things today, but then once we hit Thursday, it'll be nothing in terms of BYU versus BYU.
So when will you have scout team determined? By Wednesday then?
Already determined.
Already set?
Mm-hmm.
Any names that you can throw out of this of guys that are going to be on scout? That might have been in the mix in
maybe
2 weeks or things
the
like that.
easiest thing would be to probably say who won't redshirt.
Okay.
We're still making a decision on Austin Heater. Possibly we'll play him at fullback and keep him at inside linebacker. We have some depth concerns at fullback spot. Joe Sampson won't redshirt. He'll be playing. Riker Matthews will be playing. I think those are the three of the freshman class or the newcomers that you could count as being in the 2 deep. The rest would plan on redshirting.
Is there a chance Joe Sampson could be a starter still for you?
There's a chance, sure. His conditioning and his just catching up to the speed and the effort is still where he's behind, but he's a good football player. And we came out of the scrimmage right now. Corby Easton would be the field corner. Preston Hadley would be the boundary corner. Jordan Johnson would be the second field corner. Joe Sampson would be the second boundary corner if we went today. So that's probably the biggest update in terms of where any movement might have happened depth-wise.
Behind Daniel Sorensen, Dre and Carter Meese
Behind
still?
Daniel Sorensen, yep. Carter Meese slide edge right now over Dre.
And then you got Uwale and Haig.
Mm-hmm.
Tight?
Yep, still tight. Yeah, I think we'll probably play both of them this year.
Okay. What else did maybe the film study from the scrimmage reveal that
you know? I'm wrong a lot right after in terms of just the general perception. The team played harder than what I thought. They played more physical than what I thought, and it was cleaner than what I thought. It was actually a better scrimmage, even though our ones weren't playing nearly as much. The execution on both sides, the effort on both sides, and the physicality on both sides was actually better than scrimmage one, and so that's a good sign. I wouldn't have told you that after, and I probably didn't, but after watching the film, that's what I saw.
This would be a potential redshirt year for Adam Heaney.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Because of the ones on Saturday going a little lighter, were you happy with the energy they brought today?
Not really. The energy they really wanted to play Saturday, that was evident. The offense was sluggish today and didn't execute nearly at the same level as they'd been building up to. Defense had a stronger day today than our offense in terms of, I think just most of it was mindset and coming ready for another day of competition as it's getting toward the end.
Have you met Houston Nunn?
I have, yeah. In fact, through our Nike endorsement, his wife Diana and Holly have become really good friends, and the last 2 times we've been on these functions together, we've spent a lot of time together, and it's ironic that now we're playing, but yeah, I know him well, and he brings a lot of energy, and I'm sure the players love him, and we really like his wife as well. So yeah, they're friends of ours, which is becoming interesting for me now as the head coach. You know, it's easier to play people you don't know, I think.
Can I throw a few more players at you in terms of who might redshirt? Taryn Houck?
Redshirt.
Okay. Moses, Kamatuli, and Baker Pritchard?
Redshirt both.
Both those guys?
Yep.
So Heater, you think, is still in the mix at Mike enough just
Possibly
to be...
through Wednesday. We're going to go through Wednesday and make a decision there.
If he plays for you, it would have to be at fullback, or maybe Mike too?
Maybe both, and special teams. It might be a similar Yona Pritchard type freshman season. He's doing so well in school, and his knowledge of assignments is so sound, and he's physical, that he might be able to play some fullback, be a 3 at Mike, and be on some special teams. So again, it's too early to say, but I'm just giving you kind of the current state of affairs. So Wednesday we'll make a decision on him.
How about Manoa?
Redshirt.
And Lenny Lisatele?
Redshirt.
Okay.
Again, with the exception of those guys I mentioned, you can just put a blanket RS by the rest of them.
All the rest of them. At fullback, Brian Correa, you still consider a combo or a little more full now?
Little more full, but that's not our ideal. But if we have to do it that way, just the wear and tear on him, then it would be hard for him to carry the ball as much as we'd like to. So we'd rather not. We're looking for other options to have there. Zed Mendenhall sprained his ankle on Saturday, and so that's put us even down more at fullback. So when you consider Yona Pritchard out and then Zed now out, just to practice and have an high fullback is kind of where we're looking for somebody.
It was said the other night that the receivers went like 3 days without dropping a ball. Can you just talk about their progress?
I think a lot of it's the emphasis from Coach Cahoon. He's methodical in how he charts the catches. He keeps very specific statistics, and he teaches them very elementary and then very specifically how to catch the football and how much it means. They're making harder catches more consistently than I think I've seen in a while, the majority of days, and I think it's reflective of coaching and how they're responding to them.
Understanding you definitely probably missed us out there today. Just
Does it show?
Yeah.
It's,
The emotional upheaval. I know.
Pull myself together.
So I mean, this is pretty much in step with what.
It's good
what
to see
a
you
lot of
guys
programs
smile.
do. It's in step with what a lot of folks do these days, isn't it? In terms of having, you got to get tactical at some point here.
We do, and I think we probably, I haven't compared it to the rest of the programs, but for the first 2 weeks we probably provided more access or equal to, but again, at some point it has to get tactical, and that's good. All right? Okay, thanks a lot.